The Italian Coast Guard has been enlarging and modernizing its own fleet in recent years in order to cope with the new and increasingly demanding watch and sea rescue requirements. This financial and organizing effort is aimed at protecting over 5,000 miles of Italian coast and has found an efficient technical collaboration in the Vittoria Shipyards. The modern necessities of sea rescue are quite different with respect to some years ago. Speed and timely help must combine with a variety of possible interventions ranging from the cruising ships to pleasure crafts, fishing boats or missing planes. Modern boats for sea search and rescue, this is what the initials SAR stand for, must comply with international standards and characteristics stated by cooperation agreements amongst the nations. The Vittoria Patrol motorboats are the first units of this kind to be completely conceived, designed and built in Italy. Relatively few boats of this kind do exist around the world. The American, the British, the Dutch, the Scandinavians and the Germans have been owning this kind of unit since some years. The boats have been made for the Italian Coast Guard. They are small ships but built according to military standards. They are fast, very strong and fully equipped. The project has been chosen at the end of a European tender which qualified national and foreign projects have took part in. The series of 11 boats has been built by Vittoria Shipyards with alloy aluminium of the type used for armor plating. Calculation techniques and construction engineering derived from aeronautics have permitted to meet the requirements for speed, strength and reliability. This power plant allows to reach the speed of 32 knots at full load and with endurance of over 5 navigation hours. The boats are 12 meters and 60 centimeters long and draft is limited to less than 80 centimeters so as to allow the boats to sail also in low water. The boats have been designed to be transported on the roll-on cradle with the dimension of a 40-footer container. The standard crew is made up of 3 people, but it is possible to embark an additional operator such as a doctor, a diver or a specialized in sea rescue. The water jet propulsion allows the boat to be easily handled. Such a characteristic is very important for a fast salvage and an easy approach to the units to be rescued. In order to increase impact strength, Noviranio has purposely created a lateral pneumatic element which is able to absorb collisions up to 10 km/h without damaging the hull. The material used for the highly resistant pneumatic fender is reinforced by a thick profile in solid rubber. The patrol motorboats can approach safely the units to be rescued, also in case of very rough sea. A rescue is made easier by the 2 large side areas near the level of the water to take shipwrecked people on board. The stern area, which is very large, allows an injured person on a stretcher to be safely rescued by helicopter. The stopping capacity of the boat is remarkable. From a speed of 32 knots, 60 km/h approximately, the boat, whose weight is of 12 tons, stops within about 10 meters. It is about 1/3 of the space needed for a car. The boat's turn is immediate. From a standing start, it rotates on itself and at full speed it reverses in less than 10 meters radius. Rescue equipment include 2 sides that shipwrecked persons can be rescued even if unconscious. The 2 powerful cannons engine, 420 HP each, can drive the paddle motorboats of 32 knots fully loaded with fuel and equipments. Over 30% of the rescues are performed when the sea is calm or slightly ruffled, and it is essential for the survival of the shipwrecked people to be on the spot as soon as possible. In order to increase the speed after a call, the motors are equipped with electrical preheating systems. Therefore, the boats can move at the maximum speed as soon as the moorings